take 5 or 7 or whatever. I fucking lost count. Anyways, what's going on, people? It's Sycogenesis, and this weekend we are doing counter building. Yeah, I know. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. Anyways, counter building goes in terms of either countering a character or countering a character's build in terms of items, or building your character to counter someone else's damage. Let's say you're getting face fucked and you're like, well, I don't enjoy being face fucked. Okay, so how do I counter a face fucking? That's a good question. It's a very good question. One we will answer later on. Because today, whatever the time is, we're doing counter hero building. So as you would see, I have Leoric on first pick. First pick will never be able to counter people. 9 times out of 10, they get countered if they're an annoying enough character. But we will go over the rest of the characters who are actually, easily countered and stuff like that. So first we got Tyrael. Tyrael is actually weak against me, so I guess I kind of do counter him. So he countered himself. He's weak against Thrall. He's weak against Tychus. A lot of tanks are weak against Tychus just because of his talents. So he's one of those characters who shred tank characters because of their basic attack with their, deals X amount of damage based on X amount of health, etc., etc. Brightwing, Johanna, Artanis is a decent build. So Hammer is very easily countered, very, very easily countered, because basically he gets countered by she gets countered by basically everybody who can say fuck you, have a nice day. Anybody who can get to them without actually getting behind the lines via all the mages. Chromie is the easiest one to counter him. Chromie, Nova, Zeratul, any stealthers, Samuro, Kael'thas, if he can get the Flame Strike down, shit like that. Other than that, I think that's a pretty decent area where they can go. So the next counter would be basically is Malfurion. Malfurion is fucking countered by silence. People who can keep him out of the fight, silence him, because it's really the only thing that will stop his healing ultimate is a silence, from what I know. Unlike Lily, they have basically the same fucking ultimate, except not as much, but it's the same system. Only difference is when you're playing with Lily, her ultimate gets stopped by basically everything. A root, a displacement, a stun, a silence, everything. But the only thing that stops Malfurion's ultimate is a silence. So you need people who can silence him or just kick his ass real quick, fast, and in a hurry, or keep him away from the fight, scare him off. Maybe someone like Sylvanas who can silence and butcher, stuff like that. People with bursty damage. Arthas is pretty much one of the low tier characters. He's a low tier tank, I would say, probably, because a lot of people are very strong against him, including me. Basically, let's see, me, Tracer, I think Jaina works good against him, Lunara, Artanis is also, and of course, Raynor and Tychus, Butcher, anybody who can burst him, because he has 1 CC, that's about it. So other than that, he's kind of a bleh tank. So he's pretty low tier compared to everybody else. Now Varian is fairly new, but he still has counters just like everybody else. And basically his counters are some people who can keep distance away from him. Tychus, believe it or not, Arthas can actually beat him. Lunara, Brightwing. Brightwing, not in terms of a DPS, but she's good at keeping him disabled. So that's basically hero counter building in a nutshell, is picking the character that basically says, okay, you're gonna pick fuck you face. That's a bad comparison. I had one in my head, but I thought it was gonna be way too lewd, too rated R, so give me a second, let me think of something clever. Okay, I give up. is someone who's you're scared of me, or someone who's, I don't know. I'm just gonna edit this out. I'm gonna edit that out. Yeah, totally edit that out. Fuck, brain work, damn it. Come on, give me one of those rare moments where I'm fucking witty as fuck. Come on. Okay, whatever. You get what I'm saying, okay? For instance, let me try this one more time. Third time's the charm. Let's say that's that's the first time I've actually knocked on the table, because I know I do that a lot. I've been trying not to. It was the first time I knocked on my table, but Illidan. Okay, Illidan versus Brightwing. Illidan is a very aggressive character, but Brightwing has the ability to speed herself up and polymorph people. So therefore, she can constantly keep him polymorphed, keeping him. English is hard. Keeping him out of the battle. So a lot of people, and another one. This is one I know. A lot of people against Lieutenant Morales. She's a good healer, but she's very easy to kill because she has one of the worst survivability kits ever. For a lone healer, like, she cannot heal herself unless she has the talent and if she's healing someone else. So if you're by yourself, if she's by herself, she has to be out of combat to heal. In combat, her healing survivability is dog shit. So anybody who's an assassin pretty much fucks her face. Even bruisers, basically anybody can pretty much kick Morales' ass 1v1 if they know what they're doing. Because she is very weak in terms of survivability. So, that's that. And that's basically hero countering in a nutshell. Now, we're going to go into item building, item counter building. So, 1, 2, 3, go! See, I got you. You thought something fancy was going to happen. Here we are for item counter building. Alright? So, now, for instance, let's say you got a person who's got heavy energy damage, right? Because every game does this differently. In a way, when you got League of Legends where they take multiple items and make one bigger item. Then you got Smite where you take one item and you get 3 different paths to upgrade said item. And with Paragon, you get one item and you get the ability to update it passively, with 3 upgrades, and then you get an additional bonus from that card, which are their items as when you finish. So, like this, let's say someone's doing a lot of energy damage, and like, fuck my life. Why is he hurt so much? If, for instance, if they're doing a lot of energy damage, the only thing you could really do is either stack more health, but then there are cards to counteract that. You could basically go for more armor. Every game calls it something different. Some call it energy armor, or resistance, or amplifier, or something like that. But here it's armor. So someone's doing a lot of energy Someone's doing a lot of energy damage, you get energy armor. Someone's doing a lot of energy armor, you get a lot of energy penetration. So it's different compared to what's going on. It's all about adapting to the essential situation that you're going with. If you got a team who's 3 out of 5 80 damage, then you're going to want to build for that. You're going to want to, build accordingly. It's vice versa with every certain situation. And it never changes. So that's basically item countering in a nutshell, because it really depends on what game you're playing. Like, some games do things differently. So, that's basically all I can say. If you have any more questions, feel free to stop by the stream or just leave a comment, and then I'll do my best to answer it. I hope you guys learned something today, and hope it helped.